Okay, Sonic Jam. Let's continue with Sonic 3 and Knuckles this time.
Yeah, and if you're joining at this part of the Sonic Jam runs, then, well, I'm Sam, he's Sam. I've got
Sam and Sam.
Yeah, gonna...
Sam 1 and Sam 2 basically.
You're the guy who
and
basically...
you can just decide which one is 1 and 2, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, well...
I'm thinking like player 1 can be... Okay, player 1 can be Sam 1 and player 2 can be
yeah, we had
Sam
a
2.
little bit of the technical difficulties there. That's why there was this save game that just, it's for nothing.
Yeah.
So, carrying on. Okay, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This is the combination lock-on of Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles. Actually, the Sonic 3 was supposed to be like this first, but then they decided that they're gonna split it into 2 games because they kinda ran out of time. Came up with this inventive lock-on technology at the time. And to explain once more to our watchers the reason why we're playing with the normal level, reason is that the game encourages normal level.
Yeah. It's kind of like the default of this version of the game, so...
Yeah. Yeah, all the time attack and stuff, they're in normal mode and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Guess this game is kinda catering to the new generation of gamers in 1997, I guess.
Yeah.
Where people are not so interested in learning the ins and outs of everything to proceed in a game. More like the saved games generation has started.
Yeah.
And that's fine, and some of the... well, yeah, you can't even, as far as I remember, get any, or like most of the achievements if you don't play with normal or easy, so... And the reason why easy is even an option in the achievements is because when it's easy level, the game wants you to, well, in retro achievements, to look for the changes that were made from normal to easy, or from original to easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we had one go with this recording before where we went through Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles and Sonic 3D, but we ran out of disk space, so...
And then it corrupted because it was not a good setup, so...
Yep.
Now we have a better setup when it comes to recording, so...
Yeah, not gonna happen anymore. Like,
proper capture card and stuff.
unless our disk fails, but that would be too
Yeah, well...
epic.
Let's see if we get no damage. Yes. Does this give like a...
Yeah, this is...
It was a mid boss, so it didn't give anything.
It was kind of like showdown, nothing happening.
Yeah.
The unfortunate truth is in the normal level though that these special stages never speed up, so it's gonna be a little bit slower on that part.
That's good though. Because these levels suck.
These levels suck. So correct.
They don't need to be unnecessarily difficult because they're not that great to begin with, so...
Yeah. Kind of impressive levels on Mega Drive.
Yeah, I mean, looks fine, but it's not fun to play.
Yeah. Much better looking than the ones that we had in Sonic 2.
Yeah.
With the...
Well, that's not fun to play either, but I would say even less so. Because it's the pinball thing and just freaking pain.
Yeah. Yeah, the oval-shaped road thing.
Oh yeah, that's the one. I was thinking of the pinball of the other one.
Ah. Yeah, that's the Sonic 1.
That Sonic 1 specials, like bonus levels, they are awful. Like, really awful. Sonic 2 has fine ones. And this is maybe more on the line of Sonic 2, but not that fun in the end.
If I like any of these, well, I prefer these out of all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the same nonsense as in Sonic games usual. You collect 7 emeralds and you turn into super nonsense, and
Yeah.
then you collect another 7 in this version and go into hyper nonsense mode.
Right.
And now, while we still haven't activated Supersonic, we are able to have the whole speedrun category activated here. But it's like super annoyingly difficult to avoid turning into that thing.
Right.
Well, at least it's not as annoying as in Sonic 2, where you don't even have an option, but here you jump twice in the air and you get that.
Yeah. Why couldn't it be 3 times? Because then if you, then you could always activate when you want, and you generally don't press it twice. 3 times. You do it twice.
Yep. That is a question of valid proportions. Well, should have grabbed the shield there, but whatever.
Okay, so is this the proper boss now?
Yeah. And Tails is gonna mess it up as
Up,
usual.
there we go.
Well, whatever. I don't care.
No damage less. It's okay.
Stop doing that. I hope we get to over 1 million points in this run, but it's gonna be a faster run, so we'll see what we get.
Yeah. Because this one is pretty long game, so...
Yeah, last time I think I made some ridiculous 5-hour run out of this game. That's just
Can't
nonsense.
remember how long that was, but yeah.
Too long.
It can be too long, yeah.
I was like, yeah, let's just spend all the time in the world here. Go all to the special stage. Who cares? I guess that could be one type of a challenge. Spend as much time in Sonic 3 and Knuckles as possible.
Yeah, during the whole run. Yeah.
Run every level to 9:59 clockwise.
No, that's stupid.
Or at least 9 minutes or something.
Still stupid.
Still stupid. Okay. Go to every special stage that is attainable to have.
Well, that's less stupid, but then you have crap ton of special levels to play, so kind of stupid still.
Well, yeah, the whole thing is stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Sonic 3 levels, they lack the jumpers, or the, what do you call them, doing things. You
Yeah.
don't have them here.
Springs.
Springs. Remember to do this, kids, so you get the perfect.
Why don't you if you...
I can't turn into these into rings if I get that one.
Huh.
So,
I'm not
because
really
then the last
following.
blue ball in that square would be the last one, and then the game exits the
What?
special stage.
That is retarded.
Yeah. Well, because the rings are just an optional extra to collect.
Ah. Makes sense. So for points you have to do it this way. But otherwise it's fine. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Because I thought that was intended and that would be stupid.
Yeah. I will try to make this as painless to you as possible and finish this quick, and so we can move on with our lives from stupid Sonic games.
There's gotta be more stupid Sonic games.
Yeah, even between us,
Yes.
like a 2-player.
Yeah, we are thinking of doing a 2-player Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, please stop doing that. Yeah,
But like, maybe not yet, cause the game is quite buggy, so...
the game is extremely buggy.
So we were thinking of doing maybe some Mario races first before that.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll
And
see.
you will see how in what order we release these videos.
Yeah, that always changes as well.
Like in the Lion King video, you were saying, "Oh, I'm gonna play Earthworm Jim 2 next."
Yeah, and then we put the Earthworm Jim 2 before the Lion King.
Yeah.
But it's not like chronological.
Yeah,
order
roughly,
is not that
but-
important in my opinion.
Yeah. And we skip that. That's my strategy here for the same reason. Yeah, it's just 4 points. Basically, I could skip it, but
Yeah.
this is what you're kind of supposed to do.
Yeah.
Is this game having some slowdown issues?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know, this Steam's 60 frames per second is always on 60. I've never seen it go down, so that's maybe a lie. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a game that I've played since it basically came out. 94, 95, thereabouts. So the good question is, why am I still playing it? But since we're doing this channel, might as well.
This time. This one more time.
One more time. Basically, this recording should have been done already in 1998 or something. Could
Yeah.
have been done with it, but probably the reason why that didn't happen is because I've been too much of a perfectionist in the past.
Yeah.
Nothing's good. Always something goes wrong, and then I curse the whole game and don't touch it.
Yeah.
Could have
But yeah,
taken the...
in my opinion, the runs don't need to be perfect, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and they're not gonna be perfect after we finish a certain amount of games here and
Yeah.
going into some new territory. Perfect Dark, we could do co-op of that.
It has a co-op
Yeah.
on N64.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even know that.
That is pretty cool.
How's the frame rate of the game?
Terrible.
Aye. So I'm thinking, if you have two-player 3D campaign, two-player 3D game campaign on N64, that doesn't sound like it's gonna run too great, but yeah.
It's not that bad really, but
Okay.
there are parts where it really slows down like a mofo. And kids.
How is this part supposed to look? Is this correct or wrong? The background.
Should be fine.
That's correct at least.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because emulation sometimes shows it wrong.
Yep. I don't like this theme tune. Why didn't they keep the Sonic 3 one? It's so lame.
Yeah, wrong one. This is not what it's supposed to be.
Well,
It's so much better with the other one.
yeah. Well, some could say that Sonic 3 rendition is a bit annoying as well, but this is very bassy, this Sonic and Knuckles one.
And again, this makes me think of Sonic Mania, because I played that first. It has the same themes. Same themes used. Even though it's more like an original game.
Yeah, that game should be played.
Yeah, Sonic Mania is great. A bit of a modernization of this.
Yeah, like a I don't know if you call it Lollapalooza, whatever the Americans call it.
Yeah.
Was it here? Yeah. Okay. Everything is going according to the plan.
So far, yeah.
Yeah. As we say in Finland, and apparently they do say that also in Poland. Don't paint devils on the walls.
Yeah, the sayings are interesting.
Yeah. I think it might also be in German.
Could be.
Not available for Americans. It
Some
seems.
European thing.
Yeah. I checked the origin of that before, but I forgot what it was. I did get the perfect, yeah. It was before, right? Yeah. I'm getting
It's
weird.
fine. It's fine. How many more?
2,
2 more, yeah.
unfortunately. Then
Are we done with the bonuses or?
for now, then we get more.
Oh yeah, because you want more points, so you're gonna do all of them, right?
Yeah, so there's like 7
Or-
plus 7.
Or are you planning to skip the bonuses after we get these emeralds?
So you gotta get the emeralds. That's what I consider a full playthrough. So there's 7 more emeralds to go.
Oh yeah,
9.
9 more, because you wanna get the 14. Yeah, true. Sure.
Oh yeah, I got Sonic there.
What part of the game do you have all 14? Is it like... When is that gonna happen? Like...
We get to Mushroom Hill, which is the start of Sonic and Knuckles. That's when you get the 7
Or
more.
after that, are you gonna skip them? Or you're still gonna do them for
You're
the
now
points?
mixing it with the just general bonus stages, which don't do anything for the actual playthrough.
Oh,
Yeah, those are just for points. I don't care about those.
okay.
I'm just gonna go as fast as possible.
Yeah.
But we can visit those in a way that we show them all once.
Yeah.
There's 3 levels in rotation.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Random.
So 3 extra after that.
We can stop for one here. Let's see what we have. Oh,
Oh yeah, these are this stupid. Yeah.
very stupid.
I know I remember this, yeah. Because we had the
Wasted so much
previous gameplay, yeah.
time. Think we were really... Okay, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
great.
Well, let's try to stay here as long as we can, and then that's it for this level. If it comes again, then, well... I guess it comes
Yeah, I mean, maybe we don't want to touch it just in case. Or can you quit it by just jumping down from there? Yeah, you can.
You can go to the goal points, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so if we get to this one again, you can just quit it by doing that.
Kinda, yeah. Oh, come
This is
on,
gonna take
please.
It's gonna take forever, so maybe we just want to do the quit now.
It doesn't take so long because these are turning into reds here.
Oh.
We'll be out in no time.
Oh, yeah, it has a time limit, yeah, for that. No, it's like, you mean the edges? Yeah.
Yep. It'll be done very soon.
Okay.
Oh my god! So friendly today.
Mm-hmm.
This level is highly pointless, as you see.
Yes.
you never really want to... Actually, when I was a kid, I used to skip this every time because... Oh, yeah. There you go.
Okay.
It's more losses than wins.
Yeah.
Like Casino usually is.
Yeah, it's not like it's not realistic though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There.
So how should I do the last emeralds of each game? Should I take the last emerald in the last possible moment so that we don't turn into supersonic? Or...
I think that's... what's the downside of turning into supersonic in your opinion?
Well, kinda cheating your way through the game unavoidably will happen.
Yes.
But if you get it, you will get through the game quicker. No. You know what? Because this game is so freaking long, we can use
We could skip
supersonic.
it that way, yeah. Yeah.
And when we could still do, you know, just the individual Sonic 3 if we want later, and we can do a different strategy there.
Yeah, yeah. We can do it the faster way this time maybe.
Yeah.
Because this is for the Sonic Jam, so it's gonna be a longer total runtime anyway, so...
Absolutely.
So if we do it separate, we can do it slower.
We get more even length of sections for this selection of videos.
Sure, sounds good. And then we'll think if we wanna have it all on one video or separate videos.
I think we can go for both, why not?
Yeah, maybe both.
And this is where you were giving praise for the great level design. You didn't approve of this.
Yeah. It was pretty awful.
Oh, still not a fan.
No. Like... like... Yeah, I don't know. This is like, yeah, let's look for blue balls here. Like, how fun is that?
Yeah, a bit repetitive. Now, technically, you can show Sonic and Knuckles plus Sonic 1 really quickly. There's nothing really to see. It's like
different character, right?
What's it like? 10 million different randomized levels?
Oh,
there?
you mean like that? Yeah.
Yeah, we can show one level.
We can show one level of that. Because like the idea is that if you use the lock-on technology with different games, you always get a different level.
Yeah, something like that.
Because it takes some string of the code and then...
Yeah.
Then uses it as a seed for a level.
Yeah. In a rise time.
And because those are not handmade, they are worse.
Yeah, they are absolute nightmares sometimes. They don't make any sense.
Yeah.
That's why they are hard and kind of fun sometimes, but...
Yeah, I mean there can be upsides from it too.
Could be that some of the few first levels are
maybe
handmade.
Maybe.
At least with Sonic 1 connected.
Yeah, I bet that is handmade for sure.
Yeah. Okay, the elevator disagrees today, so we're going here.
It's on a global cycle, so you cannot always hit it.
Yeah. Yeah, it really depends. Every time it's a different result.
So basically, if you know what timer you if you know what the timer should show, when you jump there. You could always hit it.
Ah, you mean that it would be tied to
It's a global timer.
even or uneven numbers or something?
No, it depends how many seconds it takes. But like, if you just check, like maybe 3 minutes 20 seconds is always gonna be correct timing, then you can take that in account.
True. This is the hardest level. You need a little bit of a something to get this right. It's a bit of a jungle. Okay, we have 2 of these 4 ball things. We wanna keep the second one to keep them as the last one. God damn it, I looped. Well, here we are anyways. And the last ones should be there, yeah. Bye bye.
Nice.
Okay, let's abuse the hell out of Supersonic. How's our time at this point? 27 minutes. Now Sonic can cheat through the game.
No, you don't need to play the levels normally anymore. Just skip half of them.
Since the game encourages this, okay.
Yep. Damage less. Woo. He didn't give any. Does it mean it doesn't have it for this game?
What do you mean?
The damage less, like no damage from the boss.
Ah yeah, I think we signed ourselves out of some of the achievements here.
Really?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Some of them should be available still.
Ah, you mean because of the last run? Yeah.
Because of Supersonic.
Oh, Supersonic disables them. Yeah, sure, makes sense.
Hey, it's not my fault if it so eagerly wants me to use it that it's basically impossible to avoid.
Yeah. You would need to avoid collecting all of them. That's lame as well.
Yeah. Or wait to collect the last one in the last level, and then you might activate it anyway.
Yeah.
Yay, revetting. But hey,
Fast.
it's fast.
Yeah.
Careful there. Of course, Supersonic does cause you some different kinds of challenges, such as you might run out of rings here.
Yeah. Because it will eat all of them, and then you're at 0.
Oh.
Because the idea is when you turn into Supersonic, the ring counter starts to tick down every second.
Yeah. Very wasteful guy, that.
Yeah.
So also if you're looking for a high score, then not a good idea.
Yeah, I bet.
But we already have like almost 500,000 here, so I think we're well on our way to 1 million.
Yeah.
Which is a nice personal challenge. A little cutscene, let's say. Yeah, go. Okay, well, let's go here then. Be careful, by the way, not to press down here, because you might soft lock the game. You might go inside the wall.
They didn't manage to fix it.
Yeah, that's at least the case in the original and Sonic 3 only.
Yeah.
They have fixed something, I bet, in this Sonic Jam.
Yeah.
And let's get some coinage. Ringage. Now I can't activate Supersonic because of this shield. But,
okay.
Let's see. There we go. No. Okay, what's going on today?
Oi. There.
Weird.
Yeah.
Alright, let's have a stoppage and play. Yeah, we get the second.
Second kind.
This is the only special stage in Sonic 3 only.
Okay.
And might be my favorite. It's just
kind of fun.
short and sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, we really maximized our time here. Goodbye.
Yeah.
But of course, if you're playing with Sonic and Tails, then take note that Tails is wasting like half of them, so... Not great. Tails out to ruin the day as usual. Oh yeah, I can't get hit by that one, but I can get hit by that one. And I think we have found that we enjoy playing games pretty quickly and
Yeah.
showing some bugs and stuff like that, fun stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna see how Mario 64 bugs are gonna go. We have never played that game in that way before, but we're trying to do the
Yeah. Yeah, I
low
played,
star run of that game, any percent.
I played that game in a normal way, let's say, for a long time.
Yeah.
But never tried the 16-star challenge.
Yeah.
Always did the regular way of 70 stars or 120.
Yeah. We can also do runs of those, but like...
Yeah. But...
We are thinking of doing a race of...
Yeah.
Race of 16 star.
For your viewing pleasure. Here, if you kick him 8 times, then there will be only 1 hit left when you go up there.
Okay.
Like so.
Nice.
And then position yourself here and you get the box like that.
La 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 la.
Okay, enough, I'm gonna kill myself.
Nice.
Tails always saves me.
Yeah.
Carnival night, excuse me. Casino night is in Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, in normal mode they've removed some items there. You maybe experienced people will see that there's some removed spikes and stuff. So it's easier. Might be a little bit confusing to me sometimes because I always play this with original.
Yeah.
This second act has the problem that you might actually run out of rings before you get to the end, but we'll see.
Well, as long as you find one.
Yeah.
One after that, it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah. Ding, ding. This is a very villainous track compared to the original that you hear in Sonic 3 in these mid-level bosses.
Right.
Sonic 3 score was done by the Japanese and Michael Jackson contributed to it. Whereas Sonic and Knuckles soundtrack is mainly done by this other guy, it's some American guy. Forgot his name now. Howard Trussing. Howard
Haven't heard.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that name.
Sorry, Howard, for messing that up. Well, okay, let's go this way then.
Great, let's add water in a casino level. What a grand idea. Let's make this level better by adding water.
Yeah, this is this the only Mega Drive Sonic game where you have water in every level?
Must be. I guess that's why there's water here too then. Because it really does not fit. Fit that well, so I'm thinking like it has to be like, yeah, we put it on all of the other ones, let's put it on the casino too.
Yeah, might be. Always a fun challenge to get as far as possible before the water goes down, but I didn't get too far. Yeah, so often the same themes in Sonic games. Casino here, casino there.
Yeah. Gonna rotate it. Even Sonic Adventure 1 has casino.
And it's always the industrial nonsense is the last.
Yeah. At least Sonic Adventure 2 does not have casino.
Sonic 2?
Sonic Adventure 2 does not have casino.
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure 1 does.
Yeah, it does. Stupid place.
Yeah, that level is lame. You have to keep doing it again until you have enough. I can't remember how it was exactly, but
Yeah, was it 1000 rings?
I don't know, but it sucks.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, 500k points. Think we're pretty good here.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly, if you try the new collection packages on Steam, etc., of these games and this level, they have removed this music. They have replaced the music.
With what?
Some new nonsense track. Because they are afraid of
License.
some Michael Jackson complications, I guess.
I guess so.
Shit. We can do the skippity skip here.
Mm-hmm.
See some bugs, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. A bit of a zip there.
Yeah. This is particularly because of this part in this level, or this level, that it allows you to have this endless up and down rolling of the level. Again, it kind of, how do you say, it goes into an endless loop in this. So you can abuse that.
Yeah.
Indeed, we are saving a hell of a lot of time in levels like this, where there's a lot of jumping from platform to platform, and Super Sonic has a higher jump than regular Sonic, so...
Right.
There's quite a few options here what you can take as your route. The upper road is my favorite. I think it's still also the fastest. Let's see where we end up. We're still good. I think this is going down though. That's fine. And we get back up here. Well, maybe not if Tails is concerned. Abusing the game now, but that's the way. Here, if you want to collect some rings, you have a bunch.
Yeah.
You can easily get to like, I don't know, 400 rings in this level.
Right.
This enemy is really annoying. I think it's completely random how it's pushing that cold air. So, couldn't be happier to play it like this. I think we played it like this most of the time in the run-through as well.
Yeah. it's better.
Yeah. Launch base, last level of Sonic 3 part. There's an abuse here, you can use that thing there to invite those birds, and the birds will come indefinitely if you stay in the alarm. And you can get as many points as you want in the game. You can break the entire scoreboard there. Well, I think it actually stops into 99999, something like that.
A nice platforming section for Sonic game again.
Yeah.
Slow platforming. Not really sure what the level designers were thinking and how is that appealing to anyone, but yeah. Fast game with slow platforming sections.
Yeah, I think we saw that mistake enough already in Sonic 1, so...
Yep. I believe... it's been a while since I played it, but I believe Sonic Mania kind of fixes some of that.
Yeah. This level also a bit of a danger zone, you might run out of rings for the middle boss. And we might just run out now. We'll see. I don't think we will. The collapsing platform will stay there forever. It's interesting the differences in music in these two games. Like, now we're hearing only the Sonic and Knuckles renditions of the enemies, and that's like a more serious tune. Like you're facing real danger. Whereas the Sonic 3 middle boss music is more like playful and funny. Like Japanese style.
Yeah, that's how the American soundtrack differs.
Yeah. I don't know if it's better or worse, it's just different.
It's just different, I guess, more like. Both of them are quality soundtracks, the other one is more
Let's
happy
try.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay, we get this again.
Can you quit it? Just go down. Oh,
Bye bye.
yeah. No need to do that again on the same one.
Let's get something a little bit faster for the time being, this one. You can't use that to break that. Okay, anyway.
Skip.
Skippity-doo. Okay, we're at 50 minutes, so you can see how fast Sonic 3 completes here soon enough. Oh, there's also one point where you can soft lock the game, at least in the original, so watch out. Don't roll there, is basically what you need to do, or not do. Yeah, we might run out of rings, this is not great. Might wanna pause the game to go to a bonus stage again. There. Alright, that's the last one we need to check out this level.
Right.
Whoa, that's not great gameplay. Let's try to get through this level. Through as in, well, the level can be ended when you get high enough. Ooh. Interestingly, on normal mode, the surrounding rings around those balls are gone. I don't know what's the point. And that's it.
Nice.
He always wants to kill himself there.
Yeah, Tails is quite suicidal.
Yeah. I noticed that, yeah, I can, as usual, I can control Tails because he's imitating my moves, so...
Yeah.
Could have, if I had... Yeah, could have pushed him away from that.
From that suicide.
Yeah. Unless then the auto-scrolling screen would have killed him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, guess not.
Wow, what a long cutscene.
Yeah, if you press start here, then you get the rocket shot sound back.
So it's broken a bit.
Yeah, only in Sonic Jam. Riveting gameplay.
Wow, what a hard boss.
Oh yeah, we don't get the second boss here because it skips it when it's locked on with Sonic and Knuckles.
Right. What's up with that? Because the game changes?
I guess they thought that
It's not needed.
it's not needed. Game continues. Maybe it feels a bit too much like a final boss because of the difficulty level.
Maybe, yeah, maybe that's it.
And the Emerald Collection continues. I'm so excited, are you?
Yeah, I don't know. It's the same minigame for...
Yeah.
Nope. I have to say not, but it's okay.
Okay, my timer says we've recorded 54 minutes, so...
Yeah, so 1 hour for the first section, first half. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see how long the back half is gonna take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to take off the end boss of the other game. Because why do you need an end boss in the middle of the game? You don't.
Yeah, indeed. There should be 3 of these 4-ball collections, so something you wanna keep in mind when playing this. So you might wanna skip this now. I'm trying to collect the rings in such a way that I would always end up in the next new place. Because I know that at least once I've gotten this level completed in that way. I never really used that when I was a kid, but I figured it out that yeah, you can kind of do that, but like, it's difficult to explain what I'm doing, but
yeah,
it doesn't matter. Basically every time after those rings you turn in a certain direction, then you should always have like a, at least almost always a new place with new items in the next section.
Right.
And seems to be working fine now. And we have the ballsies. Do we have? Oh, we still have. So is there 4 of these ball collections?
Two.
Yeah, now we have 2. There's one. Where was the other one? There. Okay.
Nice.
Absolute perfection, ladies and gentlemen.
That was quick.
Yeah, these Sonic and Knuckles special stages are a little bit bigger.
Right.
Oh. There you can freely select which levels you want to play in which order. If you play Sonic and Knuckles as Sonic and Knuckles only, then you get the traditional in order thing.
Right.
Okay, I'm trying to remember now all the locations in Mushroom Hill for this.
Also,
rings.
if you play Sonic and Knuckles, it starts from this level?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not the greatest at memorizing where are all the special stage rings in this level, but it really doesn't matter when you get those. Oh.
Yeah, you can get them a bit later.
I think I should have had already 1 or 2. There's one, yeah. Ah, my favorite. Yours too, I think.
Let's see.
Imagine this when the speed is pumped up.
Yeah, freaking awful. Oh yeah, this is the one with the jumps.
Yeah.
This is awful.
It is. One wrong move and bye-bye.
Yeah.
I often even skip the rings because I hate this level.
Yeah.
We're not through yet, not by a long shot.
It's just 47 left. Oi oi.
I don't know if we got everything from the back, because it just sometimes doesn't take them. It took them, yeah. I think always when we have the slowest speed it should take them.
Right.
Or I don't know if it even matters. Somebody will probably tell me that no, it doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna cover my bases here. 700,000. There's no... How the heck was it such of a pain to get... We didn't even get 1 million points in the last playthrough. With all those special stages. How is it possible?
No idea. Or did you try to get 1.5 million? No.
No. We got stuck into 900,000 or something.
Oh yeah, weird.
Very weird. Well, seems like I missed one super ring, but...
that's fine. Get to the next level.
Yeah. Have you seen the Sonic movies?
Nope.
Yep. They're good entertainment. I think we discussed it already, but...
We were supposed to go see them, but we were not in the same city when they came out, so kind of ended up not watching them.
Fun fact, the first one came just before the COVID crisis, and I managed to see it in, fun fact, Polish dub in Poland.
Yeah, I was here, but what? But the timing was kind of bad.
Yeah.
And because I didn't see the first one, same happened with the second. Second and third also finally soon. Would need to watch them though, because people say they are good.
Yeah. I mean, they don't blow your mind good, but
Yeah.
they're fun.
Yeah.
I was surprised how much fan service can also be found. For once they figured out that that might be a good thing.
Yeah.
And not like trying to reinvent the whole character or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it happened with the, I heard, with the Tomb Raider TV series.
TV series?
Yeah, there was something where Lara Croft is now a lesbian. Or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, freaking stupid. Yeah, the new one. Is it like Netflix or something?
I think so.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy. Like, why is that necessary?
Yeah, I'm laughing because...
Okay, like there's always been some hints that she might be, but like it's never like vocal point of the show. I mean, of the games. So putting it like as a like thing to discuss or something like that on this show is
or
stupid.
Or maybe even more silly was... Well, I haven't seen it, but I heard that Lara Croft is also crying there.
Right? Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, she was supposed to be this super tough lady who can handle everything.
Exactly.
Kind of like James Bond.
Yeah. You're not supposed to.
Well, James Bond
butcher
cries
it.
also in No Time to Die now.
Yeah, but still, like
Different
don't,
times,
like,
I guess.
It's stupid to butcher the freaking whole source material.
Yeah.
And it keeps happening like that. There was like there's an upcoming Harry Potter TV show, and the freaking people who are making it didn't read the books, or the freaking main writer of it or something like that. It didn't read the books. So like,
I'm guessing they're selling it like this, that, oh, we needed some new perspective, so we're not reading the books.
I don't know. It's so retarded. Like, come on, read these stupid books, okay?
Yeah.
Stop being lazy if you get a job like that.
I agree. What do you think about the other gaming-related movies of late, if you have seen the Mario one?
Mario was great. I liked it. There's nothing wrong with the Mario, really.
Well, it was pretty fun, yeah. That was
Yeah, the
good.
Mario Kart ending and everything, I think it was great.
Fan service as well, and well played fan service.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Like, that's how it should be. And they are making the Donkey Kong one next, so that's gonna be great.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they are also developing a 3D Donkey Kong game right now. For the new Switch, so we'll see how that is gonna turn out.
Switch, okay.
Because there's gonna be Switch 2 and it's probably gonna be a game for that. Whenever everything is ready. It's not confirmed if it's gonna be 2D or 3D, but I would imagine it's 3D. Because there's some rumors about that. The recent ones have been 2D, like side-scrollers.
Right.
Which were released for Wii, Wii U, and... No, Wii and Wii U. Yeah, because there's two. And now there's like a remake of the Wii game on Switch.
Right.
And that's like newly released this year. Haven't played those, but they are supposedly good.
Is Nintendo Switch now the main console that they're banking on?
Yeah, but it's like freaking 8 years old now, so they're releasing a new one this year.
Ah, also called Switch something.
Switch 2
Switch 2.
for now.
Switching to the boring PlayStation way.
Yeah, that's not typical, but they've screwed up the naming before, so I think they're gonna take it safe this time.
Well, yeah.
Because there's been like DS, 3DS, there was 2DS also, which was like a non-3D 3DS, and then there was new 3DS, and then there was new 3DS XL, which was a bigger device of the same thing, and yeah. So yeah, the naming is pretty awful. So I think they're just gonna go for the... And Wii and Wii U, those two are like the famous... The Wii U is like famously bad naming scheme for the second... For the next console, because people did not even realize that it's not only an add-on for Wii.
Yeah, I have to vouch for Nintendo having confusing namings.
Yeah, so
I
I think they are taking it easy this time. Although, because like they've already had a official trailer where it's called Wii 2. I mean Switch 2, sorry. So based on that, it's gonna be the name, but who knows if they're gonna change it if they because it's Nintendo, they can just do whatever they want sometimes and just change stuff, but it's quite surely gonna stay as Switch 2. Because also as a console, it's gonna be like stronger Switch. It's not like it's gonna be anything like super innovative in that sense. They will have support for mouse controls though, because the controllers are like they have a sensor for like a mouse-like gameplay when you put it sideways on the table.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool in a way, because then you can have 4 mice in one game. Which is, in that sense, it's super innovative, because people are used to having only 1 mouse per game. So, multiplayer mice games are coming next. Which is freaking weird.
Future, man.
Yeah.
I guess the custom controllers are not a thing anymore.
Yeah, no, that was a thing during the Guitar Hero days. Guitar Hero days and Rock Band days. That was when the custom. There's new one though, because like Fortnite supports, because Epic now owns the company which made Guitar Hero and Rock Band. It is the same company which did both. They actually, the company sold Guitar Hero license and then they made Rock Band. So yeah, but anyways, so now Epic owns that, and Fortnite has now the festival mode, which is basically Rock Band / Guitar Hero. It's like the guitar part of the Rock Band and Guitar Hero. So now there's new controllers there's new guitar controllers because of that.
Nice.
Just this year. So they are coming back, at least in that form. But it's good because there's a computer simulator which is called Clone Hero, and that game is just relying on old controllers still. So it's great that there's some companies making new controllers now for the guitar controllers for the people who like to play those games. So they don't need to just go find the old garbage and try to make it work.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's like a Les Paul, official Les Paul guitar, and that thing has mechanical switches too, which is great.
More buttons.
Yeah. No, it's the same amount of buttons, but they are mechanical. Like they're like keyboard buttons.
I could imagine a guitar company making maybe even some separate game where there's more to do with that controller. More buttons or whatever.
Oh, there's like it's called, what is it called? Forgot what it's called, but there's like a complete guitar playing simulator which can teach you playing guitar, which is kind of cool.
Excellent.
And you can just collect the real electric guitar on it, but they also sold a really complicated guitar controller for that, which had like tons of buttons and stuff. Forgot the name of it. It'll come to my mind in a bit when I don't think about it.
Yeah. Okay. This and one more to go.
Okay.
And we can actually enjoy the game.
Yeah. And go fast.
Yeah. As the whatever tagline goes.
Yes.
Or gotta go fast.
Yep.
Is that from the movie or I don't know where that started.
I think it was a meme. I'm not sure if it was from somewhere first. Maybe it was something official first and then it became a meme. Not completely sure. There's a chance it was on the commercials, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Rocksmith is the guitar game which is teaching playing guitar.
Damn.
It's on Steam.
I used to have a guitar for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Didn't learn to play guitar, but hey,
Yeah.
that was awesome. I got a, as far as I know, a pretty good deal from my actual guitar player,
Yeah.
army friend. It was Gibson something,
Oh wow.
some cheaper model, obviously.
Yeah.
Paid like 300 euros for that.
Okay. Sounds great. I only just used the Guitar Hero controller and never played anything. Although my sister has a electric piano and then I just plugged in a screen and a computer on it and played Keyboard Mania on it. Because I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna download this game and see how it is. Konami made official version of the game for home use for some electric piano, and then people cracked it and made it work for everything. All electric pianos. All electric pianos which support MIDI can use that.
Oh, okay. An electric guitar has to support MIDI.
No, that's a piano.
Oh, okay.
I think the guitars do too. I don't know. I don't know how they work, but I think maybe it's MIDI based. No clue about that technology really.
Did you ever watch the Sonic TV series? There's so many of those from over the years.
Not really.
Of differing quality.
Yeah, I did watch a bit of something I saw on Netflix, just to see how it is.
Oh, Netflix.
I don't know how new that is.
I watched some of the Sonic X. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Watched it in Japanese.
Yeah, I think they're not bad necessarily.
Some of the whatever it is, it's the SATAM. It's short for Sonic Adventures something.
Right.
And well, I think the target audience is clearly a little bit to the kiddo side of things. So
Yeah, I mean, if I would be the target audience age, I would definitely have watched all of it.
yeah, but now I've tried to watch it, but I just don't care.
Yeah, it's a bit
Repetitive. And
much to watch kids shows nowadays. I don't really care.
yeah, even DuckTales. I'd love to watch it, but I think time has passed.
DuckTales is great. I haven't watched it since, but DuckTales was such a good show.
Yeah, true quality show.
Yeah.
We used to have them on VHS recorded from MTV3.
Yeah. Same.
And they were in the original English language
Right.
back then, but then they have dubbed the series.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good show, one of the better ones. Also, like, Biker Mice from Mars is great. It's called Prätkähiiret in Finnish.
That rings bells.
Yeah. That was one of my favorites, or maybe the favorite.
I also enjoyed the... Oh god, what's that in English? But Varjoankka. The Shadow Duck, as we call it. Duck.
Not sure what that is in even. Yeah, I know the show, but I never watched it.
Yeah. But it's the guy that goes with the... You
Yeah.
call it cape.
Yeah.
Kind of like... Donald Duck had that kind of character, side character as well. Taikaviitta.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then they made this separate.
There's another one which is Maui Mallard or something, right? Do you know that? It's like a ninja. And there's a game of that. I don't know if it's only the game specific thing, but
Oh, okay.
it's like a Disney Donald Duck ninja game, which is kind of cool. I always thought it was cool when I saw it when I was a kid. Never really played it. Should try it out now that the retro achievements is a thing. Could beat the game for the the profile and for the channel.
Have you checked the guy who has made the most amount of points in retro achievements?
I did look at the
Yeah.
list, and that's pretty crazy.
I was just like, what a weirdo.
Yeah.
No, but that's impressive.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think he does anything else, but impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cause like those master sets are freaking crazy sometimes. So you really need like a lot of dedication to do that crap. Million.
That's it.
There's the million. As we finished with the last one at the same time.
The last session, you mean?
No, the emerald.
Yeah.
That was a good timing in that sense.
I can't fathom how we didn't get to million in that last playthrough. How?
Weird.
I mean,
there's no mistakes this time, really.
Yeah, this is really solid now.
Yeah, it's like really surprisingly clean run up to this point at least. We'll see how it goes afterwards, but like it's incredibly solid run so far.
Yeah.
So maybe that helps the points wise too.
That could be. You can see some garbage there on the right. You couldn't really see that on CRT back in the day.
Yeah.
Floating garbage.
Yeah. It could be because the overscan of the TVs got it out.
It's like the safe zone.
Yeah. So we see slightly more than generally is shown.
Indeed, right. I really hated that aspect about CRTs when I would work for this production company that made TV series for Finnish TV channels, and you always needed to account for the freaking safety zones.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have anything interesting going on there.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, people don't see that. It's just for the title graphics, you needed to position them in such a way.
Makes sense. Because generally you don't frame anything there, so it doesn't matter when you do the main production, of course.
Yeah.
But and having a letter in the side and people seeing it cutting off, that would be bad.
Yeah. So nowadays we can see some fun time codes running somewhere up there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whatever the case. In RetroArch there's a setting that tries to hide possible crap that might be in the corners. Like there might be just a random color there or something.
Yeah. If a game has like a really distracting one, I would turn it on, but I would keep it off if that's not the case.
Yeah.
Because it's better like this. You see a bit more what's coming up and stuff.
Absolutely.
Oh.
That's fine.
Also, if you wanna go for the extreme version of that, you have like a widescreen hack of games, and then you see a lot more, a lot more than you're supposed to see. So 2D games with widescreen hacks are quite cool.
Yeah, so you mean something might get broken there when they do the widescreen?
Not necessarily broken, sometimes it works perfectly fine. It just shows too much.
Yeah, more than originally intended.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
true.
not. It looks nice.
And it can change the gameplay for better or worse.
No, I mean, make it easier, I bet. A bit at least, if nothing, but yeah. It's sort of fun gimmick. It's not like it's supposed to be like anything that's special.
Oh shit.
But yeah, there's that Sonic Unleashed for PC now, so now that they did the decompilation project, so that's something we could check out.
Sonic CD?
No, Sonic Unleashed.
Ah, sorry.
It's like Xbox 360 and PS4 era game. Pretty new
Yeah.
in that sense. And it's running natively without any emulation, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Whereas Sonic CD was always the kind of game that many fans wanted to be included in game collections such as these, and where's Sonic CD? I never got the hype really. It's not that good of a game in my opinion.
Never played. It has good music because of the CD quality, I guess.
Yeah, but like the gameplay is weird. You go to past or future constantly,
Oh yeah.
so it becomes a little bit.
Oh, weird.
It's not flowing well.
Yeah.
Sonic and Tails rocking with the music.
So how do you do the one-hit thing here?
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot that thing. So I suppose when he now jumps, I'm supposed to... Oh, no. Just for some reason it doesn't work. I'm trying
It's
to do the
okay.
double jump and it
Yeah,
refuses.
it's okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Next level.
So the 1 million points kind of breaks the scoreboard, not really, but you don't have the space there anymore.
Yeah, it shows like small stuff. Yeah.
Knuckles running this playing this game with Knuckles is the hardest. It's like the hard mode of the game.
Really? Huh.
There's added or differently. What is the routes that Knuckles takes? They are just more difficult than the enemies are also different a bit.
Huh. That's cool.
So, in a sense, that's a worthwhile thing to play through.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that takes too much time to go there now.
Let's go this way, yeah.
Could have just gotten that golden ring, which gives you 50 rings.
We don't necessarily need that.
But it seems like we get to 50 shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Semi-tight moment there.
Mm-hmm.
Would really love to have the shield here. I think I need the shield here to recover if I don't get to here. Yeah, I think this is the part. So it's better to take the rope here for safety reasons without a shield. This is again a little bit faster because you can do these double jumps. Kind of the same effect that you have when you have the fire shield.
Yeah. Right. That's good.
Yeah. But another level where it's easy to get rid of all your rings, so let's keep an eye on things.
You're back to 50 now, where you started.
Yeah.
Oh. Hard to see those in dark. Those push blocks.
Yeah. Where some elements are as bright as day.
Yeah. Weird.
Gotta be careful here, always good not to get crushed by that thing.
Yeah, right. Oh crap.
As you see.
That was... And you die even as...
Yep.
Wow, that's stupid. But well, I guess they didn't want to program the clipping or something to that, so they just keep it as it was. Whoa, that was close.
I have this internal thing telling me that no, you don't go with boosted.
Oi oi! Was that close?
Yeah, I think that was close. Honestly.
Damn. There's a lot of crushing stuff in this level, which sucks.
Yeah. Just better to take it a little bit slower in this level.
Yeah.
And you'll be good.
Oh, that was close again. Phew.
Son of a bitch.
Well done anyway, after all that struggle. Phew. They were like 5 times.
Quite sloppy on my part.
It's fine, it doesn't matter because it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The famous dying zones. At least we got some excitement for you.
Yeah.
Many times.
Ooh.
Okay, less crushing here.
No more.
No more.
No more stuff which just wipes you off with one hit.
Yeah. And better go here to change the fire shield.
Yeah. Useful in this level where you can get burnt without it. Now you wanna be careful not to lose it, I guess.
Yeah. There's not many things that can take it away from me.
Yeah, it's good.
There's no use playing with that guy. Okay, we could get supersonic, though.
Let's see if we wanna do it yet. Is there like a super beneficial part to... Whoa! Okay, that was...
It's not a good idea to get it yet, I would say. Hold your horses.
Yeah. Yeah, because this part is not something you can progress fast anyway.
Yeah.
When we get to like a running part, then we wanna do that. Oh, fuck!
Oh, shit!
It's okay. It's not like we backtrack much. And we get the shield. It was maybe 1 minute.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, I mean,
It's here, right? Yeah.
we have demonstrated everything, even death.
Yeah. Need one.
Okay, I wanna get hit by something, maybe.
Yeah, so we can use the...
Okay,
I
hit
think
me.
one with there.
Shit.
Don't get crushed, yeah. Whew.
Okay,
Yep.
bring it. Oh, Tails is behind the lava. Interesting.
Yeah, look at that. Just standing there.
Yeah.
Good.
That's a famous place to die as well.
Yeah. Notice that. Oi, that was
Motherfucker.
close.
What's going on with this game?
Freaking middle crush. There.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, big one. No. We need one ring.
I'm gonna get 50 here.
Okay, good.
God, what the hell is going on?
It's fine. Because now there would be a lot of backtracking right now.
Yeah.
Unlike last time. Because the checkpoint was right there.
Well, that's more excitement that I've had in these levels in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, you don't even want to use the double jump forward because it's risky.
Nice. Yo, that's bad. Okay, that sucks. They force you to go.
Yeah. It was
What a
almost fun.
stupid design with this. This like,
Panic inducing.
yeah. They like purposefully like put like crossing stuff. I'm not a fan of that.
And you can get accidentally crushed into things that you're not supposed to get.
I think Sonic Mania fixed that too.
Oh.
Can't remember that being a problem there. I mean, sometimes a bit, but like not this majorly.
You wanna drop here or here. Never leave to the center.
Let's see.
And this is so stupid. Auto-scroller.
Yeah.
What's even the point, man?
Waste of time.
And then accidentally killing yourself here.
Yeah, that can easily happen, I bet.
If you don't get that post extremely fast, then there's no point in waiting to get into the bonus stage.
Yeah.
Because you will fall off. Okay. Fire shield is extremely useful here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how long I can play this without getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, probably no issues, but... Let's see if I would get hit without the shield. As if I were playing without the shield.
Mm.
It's easy to screw it up. Always, somehow. Even though the bomb placements, I think they're always the same.
Okay.
But I would say this is pretty difficult for kids and takes repetition as an... Okay, I fucked it up there. Repetition as an adult. And there.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you use Supersonic, how is that fight gonna go?
The same. You just have to
It doesn't take. It doesn't take. It's not any faster.
No.
Oh wow.
You have to wait for him to destroy himself.
Oh, that's so that boss technically is also auto scroller.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Scripted.
As
So
is
to
this
say.
level very much. We'll see the Knuckles fight and then a little cut scene thingy.
Is this the same kind as in Sonic Mania has this kind of a fight too?
Oh, I forgot that. Yay! What you doing to my super duper emerald? There's no way to do anything to Robotnik. He is super scripted. What's wrong, buddy? Hey, let's go. Yes, you're Knuckles, we know. Now we get to Sky Sanctuary. There's a way to get a different animation from the Knuckles. He's sitting on the button and he's supposed to like show a hand to Sonic and tells him, go without me. But I've never seen that.
Right.
I don't know how you trigger that thing. I thought I tried everything that was tried in the YouTube video where I saw that, but alas.
Yeah, whatever.
What? Yeah, I think that was achievement here.
Oh yeah?
Might be
Interesting.
wrong. Where's that? There we go. And yeah, what's really the point of having Metal Sonic repeating these past enemies?
Yeah.
Riveting.
Yeah. Well, it works.
Okay, running low on rings.
Yep.
Low indeed. How to stop this madness? Shit, we gotta go with this. Fuck.
It resumes
What a
from there,
stupid
right?
thing. What a stupid thing to do. There's always gotta be something stupid.
It's fine. It resumes right there, right before it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I kinda panicked there.
Mm.
Yeah. Well done, Tails. Da, 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 da. It's the last level. Next, well, there's still the bonus Doomsday Zone, but yep.
Okay.
In the Doomsday Zone, the goal is to collect 100 rings. That's one of the achievements, but yeah, you don't need to do that.
Yeah. You can get it. Let's see.
Yeah, let's... Tails, thank you so much.
Didn't expect it to be round. Or whatever this color is. Kinda cool. Oof, careful. Up there. AD.
Yup. This is pretty annoying part. You'll get the hang of it after 30 years. Fuck. Or not. Silly stuff.
Yep. Does this also count for the 100? Or was it the Act 1?
Next level.
Ah.
What about that Silent Hill movie? Talking of game movies.
That's gonna be interesting as hell. Also, there's a new Silent Hill game from the Japanese development team with Japanese team.
I mean, there's Silent Hill movie from quite a while ago. Don't know if
that was not too bad.
Okay.
Full of CGI, which did not make it that interesting, but it's fine.
Yeah, I saw it as well, I think in theaters.
Yeah.
I remember it being kind of nah.
It was one of the better game movies back then. It was not too bad. But the new one seems great.
There's a new movie coming up? Or?
I think so.
Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. That's nice.
No, that was Resident Evil.
More Resident Evil.
Yeah, but
Haven't we had
reboot. It's a reboot.
Here we go again.
No, Silent Hill is games right now, only not movie as far as I know. I think they will, in the coming years, make a movie also though. Because they are rebooting the Silent Hill games now.
Sure thing, goddamn.
But yeah, the Resident Evil reboot is gonna be great. Because the current series, movie series, is like all over the place, and
Yeah.
how is that even related anymore? It kinda isn't. So maybe this goes back to the roots and does it like...
Maybe.
I would imagine so. But who knows? We didn't play the game, so I don't know. We don't know shit about this, and then they just make crap. I don't know. It just happens all the time.
Maybe the new one will be directed by my all-time favorite Uwe Boll.
Oh, hopefully not, because he makes shit movies.
Like House of the Dead work.
Yeah. I haven't seen all of them, but like...
Well, good for you.
Something like Postal. What the hell is that?
House of the Dead was terrible.
Oh, I bet. And I heard Postal is just stupid. Okay, source material is stupid too, but still.
This hypersonic is a little bit too slippery, so I keep bouncing back to that elevator. Damn. What? Give me a break.
There.
Okay.
I was like, how many hits more? Because you're gonna run out of time soon if that doesn't end.
Yeah.
And then you're screwed when you're at zero rings in the boss fight.
I would really appreciate if I get this now on one go, because
Let's see.
then you don't have rings, at least on the original you don't have any rings here. But I guess you'd had rings here. What was it? Didn't check.
There were a few. I think it gave you like 5.
Eggman sausage fingers.
Yeah. I think Sonic Generations had a similar fight in the start of the game. That game is great. One of the best 3D Sonic games. Maybe the best.
Okay, they definitely placed normal level rings here.
Now that there's the Sonic's X Shadow Generations, it's like one of the best Sonic games plus Shadow, which is like a completely new Shadow campaign for it. So, and it's completely different too, which is great. But I believe the Sonic part is still the same as it always was, which is great. So that game is like a pretty awesome value when you think about it. It's 2 games in 1.
Right. Doomsday.
Yep.
Let's see if we get to 100 rings.
Well, we are at 50 already, so...
Yeah, but it's easier said than done.
Okay.
The one thing I learned about this challenge, well, I learned it again, that you're not supposed to speed boost here because it will just make you lose rings.
No, I mean, makes sense, yeah. 10 more. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, why is it not unlocked? I don't know.
No idea.
I think, was it only then in Sonic and Knuckles standalone could be?
Maybe it requires that version, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was really easy now.
Yeah. Or maybe it doesn't like the difficulty mode we have on right now.
And it was, you needed to play it on the full playthrough. You cannot replay the game using level select. So,
Did we do that when we started? Oh, you mean like...
When I got it, yeah, you need to not use level select for this.
Weird.
Yeah.
Stupid achievement if that's the case, but why not?
Could be that, yeah, it was in the Sonic and Knuckles Mega Drive
I think it's that
version.
I think
not
that
Sonic
would
Jam,
make
yeah.
sense, yeah.
So many damn versions.
Yeah.
Repackaging.
I remembered, we need to play Freedom Planet. But that's gonna take like 8 hours, because that's like a really long Sonic game. I mean, Sonic game in quotation marks, but it is basically... It is basically a Sonic game, it's just made into a more original form.
Yeah.
With new IP and stuff, because it's
What do you
made
do
by
in
a
it?
fan team. Huh?
What do you do in it?
What do you do in Sonic?
Oh, just this kind of side scroll.
It's another Sonic game, but with a new IP. It has lots of other stuff, of course, too, because it's quite unique. But the basic gameplay is like Sonic.
Why are these bombs hitting me again? It should be positioned here, and it should not hit me at all now. Still hitting me. Whatever.
Works.
That's it. And we are done in just a little bit over 2 hours.
That's good. That's good. Nice. Pretty clean run. Couple of deaths in the end, but that's to be expected, because it's not easy. Those crushing levels are freaking stupid.
That's unfortunate.
Doesn't matter. You can try again without the Supersonic, because Supersonic makes it go faster, so technically,
Yeah.
I guess it's easier with...
I still have a chance, maybe, if we do the standalone versions.
That's what I was thinking. But we should also do the Freedom Planet, but yeah, it's gonna be like a long ass run. So we might need to cut it. Cause you can say, but I think cause it's a modern game.
No. Well, the question I guess is, what do we do now? We could... Ooh. Okay, we're fine. What's going on here? We can do the 3D world, that's like 10 minutes, and then the game's kind of there.
We can finish with that. I like this Sonic text backwards there. Why did you flip it? Huh?
Yeah. Like, is that a thing? Do they actually have the
It's
sideways on the planes as well? For the reasons of seeing it in a mirror? That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's just flipped.
Yeah, it's just a flipped graphic.
Which is weird.
It's weird.
Because they could fly left or fly right instead, but
Wow, that's quick and done.
yeah.
Yeah, this was a bit more American game than the Sonic 3. Americans wanted to have a bigger role in the Sonic and Knuckles. They got their will after probably having a little punching tournament with Yuji Naka in the office.
Yeah.
He likes violence, it seems. We don't want a lawsuit, but according to everything that I've read, he's a bit into violent things. At the office anyways. Currently in prison for, what was it? A fraud of sorts.
Okay, a bit of a bad guy it seems.
Yeah. Brad Boxer, Bobby Brooks, Daniel Ross. Quite a bit of people, but Howard Rosin should be the main guy there. You see American names a lot.
Yes. Which is not usual, cause before music has been by the Japanese side quite often.
Yeah, I don't know how it goes nowadays because you have so many of these songs that have
Nowadays,
vocals.
yeah, but like at this time, up to this point, it was almost always made by Japanese teams, because it requires like manual programming to do that. You couldn't just use some kind of a synthesizer, which would make or like a software to make it easy. It had to be like manual programming instead. So back then it was still like an art form which was not common for the American team. What I heard about it.
And there we have it.
That's why the Sonic Spinball sounds so crusty, because it's made with stuff. It's not manually made. But the...
You wanna play the glorious 2-player?
I don't know. What do we have? Oh yeah, this really shitty one.
The shitty one.
Yeah, no, I don't wanna play that. No, it's bad.
I'll play it alone then. We'll take just a moment.
Go. It's so stupid. You just go laps. It's really stupid.
Yeah. Welcome to stupid.
Yeah. This sucks.
They didn't even remove the second screen there.
Yeah, what a nice single player version of this. Yeah, let's just keep this split screen. They could just move it to the middle and add some borders or like anything, you know?
Yeah.
They did not need to do it this way. Weird.
Could have just tried to do like a less graphically impressive version of the single player as 2-player.
Yeah. Yeah, this is such a freaking cop-out to do it this way.
This seems like somebody ran out of time.
Yep, and they certainly probably did, based on everything. Because Sonic 2 has a great multiplayer. Even though it doesn't have many levels, but it's still good.
Uh-huh.
Maybe they wanted to have the whole game and they just couldn't fit it in or something like that.
That would be pretty demanding. The way that I dropped there through the elephant noses, if you could do that on every round, then you would have the top score, but it's super difficult.
Yeah, because it moves.
And you can easily get stuck here.
Yeah, this one is really annoying. I don't know how to do this fast at all. Yeah, nice.
I don't like this waiting part.
Yeah.
Pretty half-assed levels.
Yep. Why do you have a slow elevator on the Sonic game? Stop doing that kind of slow stuff.
Yeah. You could go to the left and to the right, but that's not faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Are we done yet? Okay, this is the last one, right?
Yeah. And in this part of the song, you always have to go la 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 la. that's totally random how you get those items in Grand Prix, so goes however it goes. And you die to that scary looking thing, which is always nice.
Right. Last lap. Yahoo!
I win myself.
Nice. That's it. And then let's say the 3D and be done.
Yeah.